Alright, Reg here, and welcome to the fourth video in the series of video tutorials for Earthbound Music Editor. I didn't mean for the last video to cover edit songs so much, and it was mainly meant to go over SPC packs, but while I was talking about it, I just wanted to get in-depth with all of this information here, so when I'm ready to teach you about control codes and how to build your songs and actually compose them, you'll be familiar with all the settings that you need. And I'll still go in depth with them when we're actually working with songs. But I just wanted to tell you just all the little features on this side is before we actually get to working on them. Actually, there is one more thing I should cover here. I'm going to keep it brief though. Is up here and in the song area and the view area. Okay, basically for song play is it'll play the music, and yeah, the song's messed up, and stops it when it's playing, and I use the hotkeys, and you should too. And the third option here is clear. If you want to do a new song or you're wanting to put in a song from another game manually, and you can just clear it, and if I click this, it would delete everything. It would be as if it was just a blank song and you're ready to put new stuff on it. I'll use this when we're ready to make a new song, so we'll have a clean slate. And then view is just zooming in and out of the song field, and it just like stretches it and shrinks it, so you can focus on really large notes easily or smaller notes easily, whichever one you're wanting to work on. So anyways, and also edit. All of edit stuff works here. Cut, copy, paste, and delete. This is like just note control, so if I want to cut or copy F4, I just select it, or I can select multiple notes and cut, copy, paste, and delete them. And now these options, I'll get into these later. I'll get into these when we're actually working on songs. They're more complicated. But anyways, now that we have all of this done, we're just going to move on to SPC packs. And this is where all the songs and sounds and instruments, everything music related, is here in packs, like different parts of the ROM. And this screen is basically where you're just going to be making your saving your changes, like, and where you can move around songs and data. So the first thing I'll cover is just basically this is like this is the ID of the pack, like 55, 56. This is the address. This is where it's stored in the ROM. Size is how big the entire pack is, like the combined size of all the songs in there. And status tells you whether or not the song has been modified, has not had any changes saved, or if the song has not been touched since you started working on it. So far, since nothing's been saved or nothing's been changed, it all says original. But when you make changes, it'll say saved and modified. And basically moving down here, we have unsaved packs, which is all the packs that have been modified so far. So far, the only pack we've changed was Song 69, Gygus, the Devil's Machine, Pokemon's Business. I'll just refer to it as Gygus from now on. And anyways, because those changes, it's just telling us it's ready to save and all that. And here's the address. Here's where the song's contained in the pack itself, at this address. This is actually where it is in the SPC block. So this is where it's going to be in the SPC 700 when it's playing. Size is how big the song is, and status is if it's ready to save. When you're if your song is too big or you've added too much to a song, it might tell you it'll override a pack, because the pack itself will be like right next to another song, and it won't let you save. So two things you can do is either optimize the song, like shorten things enough to where it'll fit, or you can move the entire pack itself to another part of the ROM. Excuse me. And the way you do that is first you have to find empty space. Now, if I had an expanded ROM, I would really be able to show you how you could find free space to move the song, but I have not been able to get an expanded ROM to work with this for some reason. The SPC pack screen freaks out. I don't know why. No matter what I've tried, it doesn't work. So right here we just have an unexpanded ROM, and there's no free space that I know of, that I know how to get to move this song to, so I can't show you an example. But basically with this option right here, range, blank to blank, add, remove, you can add new designated spaces, packs, to the ROM. Like let's say I put this in here, this is an address, and then this is an address. If I clicked add, this would add that space, that pack into the ROM, and if I removed, it would remove that pack in the ROM. And if I wanted to move this pack, which contains Gygas's song, if I wanted to change it, I would go down here to pack. First I would save it. When you want to save changes, just click save down here, and that saves everything. And if you have multiple songs you want to save, you can just go up to File and click Save All, because that's what that does. Anyways, if you want to move the song, first, let's say we made this pack right here. This is it up here. Let's say we did that. I would take the starting point of the range, put it down here to move, and just click move. If I clicked move, you would see this E4EEDO change to this address, and it would have moved. And if that's all like just free space, you can make the song as long as you want, and it won't override anything, and you can just save it, and you won't change anything, you won't cause any damage, so that's good. Anyways, talking about that, we'll talk about the rest of these down here. Reset will reset all the changes, so if I clicked reset right now, it would change Gygas back to normal. Now if I click delete, this would delete the song. This would just delete the song, and it would empty the pack. So but we don't want to do that, so we're not going to click it. These right here, I don't use this that much. What this does is I think it just, like, you put an address in here, like let's say this song is at 48. The other address that would work would be 5800. So I can click new, and now it's created a new song. But it's unused, and it needs an ID. And what we can do is go back to the BGM list, and see Gygas uses 4800. We can change that to 5800, save info, go back to SPC pack, and now the song is in the new address I created, 5800. So well, actually what this is this actually changed the ID. It didn't actually move the song. If you look at size, the unused song still has 3700 or so bytes, which means the song's still there. It didn't move, it just changed the identification. If you wanted to move all this data over here so you could play from this new address, you click this and click 5800 here and move. And that changed. That actually, I guess I was wrong. That changed the address. I guess, see, like I said, I haven't messed with this that much, so I don't really know how to use it. It's not really that important. I haven't had to use it, so don't worry too much about this. You don't have to worry too much about this. It's going to be the pack options up here, and these two that you'll have to worry about. Anyways, I think that's all the time we got. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments, and thanks, and have a nice day.